Alycats any viewers. So today is part 1 of my July 2015 favorites, which July's like my favorite month of the year because it's my birthday month! Woohoo! I'm sorry for that, but I'm always super excited for July, and there's some awesome stuff coming up in July that I'm so excited about. And I mean, I have, just to go into a little bit of detail, I have had a very rough month to begin with, because I guess I just need to come out and say this, because I'm sure some of you are wondering, I did lose my job as a co-host. It was not my decision. I won't go into specifics, but it was very, very painful, and it still is. And also, I know many of you watching were friends of The Walking Dead on YouTube, and he sadly passed away, and he was such a kind soul, and he was just so loving. He loved his wife and son so much, and he dedicated his life to God before he passed, and it's painful. I'm very, very saddened, and my thoughts are with Amber and his beautiful boy DJ. So just let's take a moment to remember The Walking Dead. He should be included in the favorites this month. Okay, I know that wasn't a very long moment of silence, but I didn't want the video to stretch on, but The Walking Dead, you're in all of our thoughts, and we love and miss you so much. So let's move on to some happier topics now. But let's just get on with the favorites, and of course my favorites are where I mention my favorite movies, books, music, games, TV shows, YouTubers, and songs. So I have links to trailers and videos in the description box down below, so if you want to check out a specific person or thing, you are free to, and it's super duper easy for you. So let's just get started. And I'm making this one a little more family friendly because I want Miss Cyan from Unboxing Rocks to be able to watch. So, got you covered, girly girl. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Okay, the first book is Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami. I love this book. I'm not finished yet. I'm almost finished. But Kafka on the Shore is a very whimsical book. It is dark. I won't go into why it's dark. But it's about a boy named a boy that changes his name to Kafka. He's 15 years old and he runs away from home and he goes to Shikoku. And his father's a famous sculptor, and he just runs away and finds this amazing library in Shikoku, and he becomes friends with this boy named Oshima, and it's just about his journey, but it's also tied into this man named, I think I'm getting it right, Nakata. If I butcher that, I'm sorry. Nakata is about in his late 60s, and when he was a child, he was in a freak accident with a bunch of other kids. All the other kids were fine, but Nakata suffered brain damage. He forgot how to read and write. But now Nakata can talk to cats, and like, he carries an umbrella with him, and if he opens the umbrella, fish or leeches or something falls from the sky. It's a very whimsical book, but it does have some disturbing moments in it. I have to give that warning because Haruki Murakami. I can't talk. Haruki Murakami, there we go, is known for writing darker books and to include heavy themes that I won't go into because I'm keeping this friendly for Cyan. But this is an amazing book. If you like Murakami's work, definitely read Kafka on the Shore. If you've never read Murakami, I would suggest reading Norwegian Wood first. That was the one I started with, and it's beautiful. It's so totally different from all of his other works, but Kafka on the Shore is great. It's so beautiful. I love it. Now moving on to movies. The first movie that it's like in my top 10 movies of all time now. And I'm sorry, this is a double pack. It's Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Total Recall. I have to watch Total Recall soon. Anyway, Terminator 2 Judgment Day continues on from the first Terminator film. And it's about Sarah Connor. She's in an asylum now. And her son, John Connor, he has been taken in by foster parents. And Arnold's Terminator, the T-800, is sent back. But this time he's working with... spoiler alert if you haven't seen the Terminator 2, which you probably have. I'm just like really, really, really far behind with movies. But he's working with the humans now, not with Skynet. It's just so amazing to see the T-800 bond with John Connor, and John Connor teach him all these different catchphrases and stuff like that, like "Hasta la vista, baby." I can't do an Arnold impersonation, I'm sorry. But it's amazing, and of course the T-1000 is just so cool. He can turn into liquid, and it's just so cool. And it's so sad at the end, but I love this movie, definitely in my top 10. I just love the Terminator franchise. It's just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Speaking of the Terminator franchise, Terminator Genesis, I loved it. I don't know why people are saying it's boring or they hated it, but I loved it. It was just action-packed. It felt to me like a true follow-up to the first and second movies. It blended elements of both of them together and paid homage to them, but it also was its own film. And I loved how strong Sarah Connor is. She's always been strong in these movies, but she started out being strong in this film, and she didn't need Kyle Reese, but you know, they started to depend on each other anyway. And then of course the T-800, he's aged, and Sarah Connor calls him Pops, and it's just a beautiful relationship between them. You know, Terminators aren't supposed to feel, but you can tell that the T-800 loves Sarah very much. And there's a twist I'm not going to say. It involves John Connor, that's all I'm going to say. This movie was great. I don't know how people see it as boring, and some people say there's too much going on, but I'm like, every Terminator movie has a lot going on. And I think this got a lot of bad press before the movie even released, because so many people, I know from personal experience, were saying this sucks. I'm like, you haven't even seen the movie, don't say it sucks. But like, it deserves way more love than it's gotten, and it was amazing. If you love the Terminator films, watch it. It's way better than Terminator 3. I like Terminator 3, but it's nowhere near as good as the first and second one, and it's nowhere near as good as Genesis. And I'm not even touching Terminator Salvation. Terminator Genesis is great. It's got great actors in it. Emilia Clarke, love her. Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my all-time favorite actors now. Jai Courtney, he's great as Kyle Reese. Jason Clarke as John Connor. It's got J.K. Simmons in it. Oh my gosh, J.K. Simmons is just awesome. Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who, is in Terminator Genesis. Could you ask for more? Just go see Terminator Genesis. Do it. It's amazing. Trust me, it's amazing. The Terminator Genesis rant. I just love it a lot, and I hate when people badmouth stuff before they even see the movie. Okay, moving on to the next movie before I just go way too crazy. Independence Day. And yes, I just saw it for the first time. Don't persecute me. The Independence Day, of course, is about, you know, aliens invading Earth. It's got Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith in it, and Randy Quaid, which, you know Randy Quaid now. But it was awesome. The effects were great for the time. Roland Emmerich, this is probably his best film I've seen. And I don't know how the second Independence Day is going to turn out, just because of the way this one was. It was amazing, and I don't see how the sequel can live up to it. But, you know, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to be like the people who judge Terminator Genesis. I'm sorry if that was you, but I'm not going to judge. It was awesome. If you haven't seen this like me and you've been living under a rock, watch Independence Day, please. It's amazing. I watched quite a few movies this last couple of weeks, so I'm sorry for the long movie talk. Next one up is V for Vendetta. Oh my gosh, another one of my favorite movies now. It's amazing. You have to watch it. It's so action-packed. It's heartwarming. It's funny. It's shocking. It's Natalie Portman and Hugo Weaving are fantastic in this film. Just watch it. Watch it. Watch it! And the last movie I'm going to mention this for this little segment is Jupiter Ascending. Again, a lot of people hated this film. I don't see why. Is it the best film ever? No. But it's not the worst film. I've seen way worse. If you want to see a terrible film like the worst film ever made, watch Lake Dead. Just watch Lake Dead and you'll be like, Jupiter Ascending is nowhere near as terrible as Lake Dead. Just watch Lake Dead. You'll understand why it's the worst movie ever made. But Jupiter Ascending is the story of Jupiter Jones, who she lives with her mom and her aunt and some of her cousins, and she learns she's royalty. And this guy named Kane Wise comes, and he's supposed to take her to one of the kings in outer space, but he falls in love with her. And Kane is half werewolf, or is he half werewolf or half dog? I think half dog and half human. Werewolf would have been cooler. And then Sean Bean is in this film. He's Stinger, and he's like half Bumblebee. It sounds weird, and it is created by the Wachowskis. It's directed by the Wachowskis. So you kind of know what to expect, and you kind of don't. You know it's going to be outlandish and full of action and have amazing special effects, because it does. But it's way better than people said it was. It's like a 3 out of 5 star film to me. So I would highly suggest watching it. Does it live up to The Matrix? No, but it's still a great film to watch. And it's just really entertaining, and it's so beautiful. Just watch it. And I want that Funko Pop so bad of Queen Jupiter. It's beautiful, and she was beautiful in the film, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Moving on to TV. I'm gonna save the best one for last. First off is Chasing Life. I love Chasing Life. It's so touching, and my mom loves it too. It just came back on, and Chasing Life is the story of a woman named April Carver. She was a journalist, and then she finds out she has cancer, and it just shows her going through the motions of having to deal with her diagnosis and going through treatment, but also dealing with family issues and dealing with relationships and with her job. And it's just amazing and so heartwarming and funny and heartbreaking. I highly recommend watching it from the beginning. Watch season 1 all the way to the newest episode. It's amazing. You won't regret it. The next one is a very divisive show. And I understand why it's divisive, but I find it really entertaining. And that's Scream, the TV series. Now, I don't know if most of you know, but Scream is like my favorite horror movie of all time. And I love the Scream franchise. I love Ghostface. He's just so iconic. He's my favorite killer. And, yeah, Ghostface. He's not in the new series, and I'm glad he's not. It's just another guy in a different mask. But this new series starts off with a girl being killed. This is the part where Cyan probably doesn't need to watch. I should have said that before. But it starts off with a girl being killed, like every Scream movie starts with. And this is set in the modern age now, so instead of getting like faxes and, you know, regular phone calls and stuff, they get text messages and videos sent to them, and they do get a few regular phone calls. And it's just about a new group of teenagers, and something happened with a guy way back when their parents were teenagers, and it's just the Scream template. I love how creative it is, and it generally has good jump scares. I do see why it's divisive though, because it's not Ghostface, it's not the iconic Scream formula, it's not humorous, it's very dark, but I really enjoy it. And I highly recommend trying it out at least. If you like the Scream films, watch this. If you don't like it, that's fine. But it's still really good, in my opinion. And my mom enjoyed it too. She loves the Scream films and she liked the show, so there you go. She's really picky too, so. And lastly, oh my gosh, I could go on and on about this show. It's Doctor Who. I just watched it, like, started watching it, and I've binge watched it, and I love it so freaking much. Doctor Who is amazing. If you don't know what Doctor Who is, where have you been? I knew what Doctor Who was before I even watched it. But I mean, there's so many iconic characters and moments in this show. And I love the Doctors. I love Christopher Eccleston. I don't think he gets enough love. And where is a 9th Doctor Funko Pop? Really? I want a 9th Doctor Funko Pop. They have like the 4th, 10th, 11th, and 12th Doctor, but they don't have a 9th Doctor. And I love Christopher Eccleston. Anyway, and like, the Doctor regenerates, so that's why there's so many different Doctors, and he's an alien. And he has the TARDIS, which is time and relative dimensions and space, and I love the TARDIS. I want a TARDIS so bad. It's bigger on the inside. Like, it looks like a police call box, but when you get inside, it's a big spaceship, and it's amazing. And, like, every episode is a different kind of creature, or whatever, and it's just so good. It's so science fiction heavy, and I love it. I love it so much. And I love the enemies. I love the Daleks. I need that Dalek Funko Pop. The Weeping Angel. I just got the Weeping Angel Funko Pop, and oh my gosh, it's amazing and beautiful. And the Cyberman, the Silent Man. Just love it. The Sonic Screwdriver is amazing. I could go on and on. I'm just gonna shut up. But watch Doctor Who, please, if you haven't seen it, because you'll fall in love with it and just need everything related to Doctor Who, and you'll start saying, "Exterminate! Exterminate!" when you're mad, because you'll just be like, I need a Dalek that follows orders. And you'll just love it. Trust me. moving on to games, I played one downloadable game because I'm still playing The Witcher 3 because I haven't had a lot of time to play it, but now I have tons of time to play it. I'm not bitter. Anyway, I played a downloadable game, and that was Tales from the Borderlands Episode 3, Catch a Ride. It was amazing. I loved it. It was so funny and so interesting. I love any game from Telltale Games, and I just loved it. I loved it. I love the introduction of Gortys. Oh my gosh, I want a life-sized Gortys, like an actual Gortys. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And it's just the story of Reese and Fiona and their companions, and you know, Handsome Jack and all that. It's amazing. It's in the Borderlands art style. The cel-shaded graphics is amazing and beautiful. The voice actors are great. Troy Baker, Laura Bailey, Chris Hardwick. They're all fantastic. I love it. Just if you like Borderlands at all, play Tales from the Borderlands. It's so good and so worth it. And of course, The Witcher 3 is amazing as well. I'll finish it one day, I swear. I swear. And next up is the music. Every song I liked for the past couple weeks is in the description box down below. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think of the songs. And now we're moving on to the last part, which is YouTubers. And first off, I have to give a big shout out to a very special YouTuber who has helped me through a lot. I've mentioned him so many times, it's crazy. But that's Johnny Tejas. Johnny Tejas has been so amazingly sweet to me during this really difficult time. And he's just been so encouraging and so uplifting. And his girlfriend Morgan has been too. I love both of you so much. You're both so amazing. And Johnny, I'm about to give a shout out to the Skittles, so wrangle them up, please. Wrangle them up. I'm going to give you a few seconds to wrangle up the Skittles. And then if they're not here by the time I'm finished, you have to stop the video and go get them anyway. So, we're waiting for the Skittles. Okay, I'm assuming the Skittles are here now. If they're not, then, like I said, stop the video and go get them. Okay, I gotta give shout outs to the Skittles because they're cute and they make me smile. Hi Zoe! Hi little Nemo! Hi Nibs! And because Johnny told me she is a hardcore Alycat, and if you're a hardcore Alycat, you get super duper special treatment. I love all my Alycats equally, but don't tell her this. Nom Nom! I love Nom Nom. Nom Nom, you are precious and you are beautiful, and I want to snuggle you. I want to snuggle all the Skittles. They're so cute and hyper, and I want to just like hug them all. Johnny, let me borrow your Skittles. I'll give them back, I swear. Well, I might not give Nom Nom back, but I'll give all the rest back. Oh my gosh. Little fur babies, thank you for making me smile. I love each and every one of you. And I am going to send you stuff soon. I have to send the Skittle stuff because they're little, cute little fur babies and they deserve stuff. So thank you Zoe and little Nemo and Nibs and Nom Nom. Thank you for making me smile. I had to do that. I just had to do that because Johnny and Morgan and the Skittles have been so great to me. The Skittles have just been providing me with cuteness and making me smile, but yeah, you get the drift. Okay, now let's move on to the actual shout-outs. That was an actual shout-out, but I mean like the actual favorites. Which he is an actual favorite. I'm shutting up now. Okay. First up, I thought I gave this person a shout-out a while ago and I found out I didn't. And they deserve a shout-out, but that's Heisenerd. And I just adore Heisenerd's channel, and I adore Geekmora. And they're just great. They do like Funko Pop hunting, and they do subscription box unboxings and stuff like that. They always get super duper cool pops. They're so friendly. I love them both. You should check them out because they're awesome and they have great taste. Just do it. Do it! Do it! Now I sound like a Dalek. This is what happens when you watch too much Doctor Who. Next up is Cosmic Toys. I really enjoyed the channel. It's just like pops and stuff like that, which, you know, I'm addicted to pops. I need to go to PA. Pops Anonymous. Yeah, Popaholics Anonymous. There we go. Popaholics Anonymous. Someone needs to start that because A lot of people are addicted to pops and we need that. But Cosmic Toys, check them out. And the Grumpy Nerd is next. And the Grumpy Nerd is so awesome. He gets so many cool pops. It's just like, where do you get them all? I'm jealous. But he's super awesome, and he's funny and he's awesome and he's got great taste in pops. So check him out. I don't know what's up with me. Like, I don't know. I have to look. I'm sorry. I always forget somebody. Tony of the Dead. I thought I gave you a shout out as well earlier. I didn't. I feel bad. Tony of the Dead's awesome. He does these awesome horror movie reviews, and he does different things like some unboxings and just different things. And he's just really awesome, and he's a cool guy. Check Tony of the Dead out. You won't regret it if you're into horror. Check him out. So those are my favorites this month. I'm sorry it was kind of long-winded and emotional at the beginning, but I just needed to get that out, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you everyone who has helped me through this very difficult time. Like, especially, I'm going to give shout outs like right now to some people that have really helped. Mama Potato, you know who you are. Mama Potato, oh my gosh. You've been great to me. Of course, Johnny and Morgan. Just so many people. Jay, if you're watching this, I don't know if you watch my videos, but Jay, you have been such a big help. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. You have no idea how much you've helped. There's just so many people, it's overwhelming. Mr. Coconuts, Roger. I'm overwhelmed by your love and kindness and support. And Tiffany Villapondo, Anthony Rapino. Oh my gosh, there's just so many of you, and you're so great and amazing. Allie Hansen, Erica Hurst, Zombie Space Waffles. I'm gonna leave someone out, but I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you. Thank you. The Alycat family is the best family ever. So if you like this video, please leave a like. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorites are. Favorites so your friends and family can see. Share me as long as you do it nicely. And make sure to subscribe, because if I reach 1,500 Alycats before my birthday, or by my birthday, I'll have 2 giveaway winners instead of 1. So that's a win-win for everybody. So do it. Do it, please. I'm gonna go before I just make this way too long. Peace and kisses. Bye.